As a boy, I stood outside the palace gates and watched the emperor ride past in golden armor, his cloak flowing like fire, his horse crowned in jewels. The people fell to their knees, crossing themselves, whispering prayers as though God himself had just passed by. I swore then that I would reach that throne. I would be more than a man. I would be emperor. Now I sit upon it and I know the truth. It is no throne, but a trap. Every night I lie awake in the palace, surrounded by guards who swear loyalty but whose eyes linger too long on my back. My food is tasted before I dare touch it. Even then I eat slowly, for poison kills without warning. I once had a cousin who was emperor. His wine was sweet, but death was sweeter still to those who coveted his place. They tell me I am the Basileus, God's chosen ruler, but I cannot even trust the hand that pours my water. My brothers smile too widely. My generals bow too deeply. My wife kisses me, and I wonder if she dreams of another man on this throne. Here, love and loyalty are illusions. Betrayal is the only coin that never loses value. If the court does not kill me, the city might. Constantinople is beautiful, yes. Its domes shine like a second heaven. Its markets overflow with silks, spices, and gold. But the people are restless, hungry, and cruel. I stand before them in the hippodrome, and their voices crash over me like waves. They chant my name when the races thrill them. But one misstep, one tax too heavy, one rumor of weakness, and the same mouths cry for my death. They have torn emperors from their thrones before. They have dragged them through the streets like carcasses, spitting on the purple robes that once dazzled them. I rule not by God's grace, but by the mercy of the mob. And mercy is a fleeting thing. Beyond the city's walls, the world is knives pointed at my heart. Persians, Arabs, Bulgars, Normans, Turks, they circle like wolves. An emperor must always ride to war, not for glory but survival. I have seen the field after battle, the ground soaked black with blood, the crows feasting on the faces of men who once called me Lord. And for what? If I win, the generals envy me. If I lose, the people despise me. And when I am not at war, I am imprisoned here, in this palace of marvels. They say my throne rises by hidden gears, that lions of bronze roar beside it, that golden birds sing at my command. It is all true, but these marvels are not for me. They are weapons of illusion, meant to blind the eyes of those who see me. The courtiers kneel and call me equal of the apostles. The bishops kiss my hand as though I were Christ himself. But I know better. I am no more divine than the beggar in the street. I am an actor in a play written by others, my role forced upon me. If I falter in the performance, if my mask slips even for a moment, the same men who prostrate themselves today will gouge out my eyes tomorrow. I need only look to my predecessors to see my future. One was strangled with a bowstring in the night, for his nephew grew impatient. Another was dragged from his horse, blinded with hot irons, and left to beg in the streets he once ruled. One poor wretch was forced into a monastery, his purple robe stripped from him, replaced with the black of a penitent, his crown shattered before his eyes. This is the true inheritance of emperors, not gold, not glory, but mutilation, exile, and an unmarked grave. And yet, I remain. I sit upon this throne still, knowing it is cursed. Why? Because power is a disease of the soul. Once it infects you, there is no cure. I could never return to being a mere man. I could never walk through the markets as a common soul. Never till the fields. Never pray in the church, without the weight of the crown upon my head. The purple has stained me too deeply. Better to die an emperor, even a hated one, than to live as nothing at all. So, I write these words, not for my courtiers, not for the mob, not even for God. I write them for myself, to admit the truth that no one dares speak. It is a curse to be emperor of Byzantium. A curse dressed in silk, crowned in jewels, wrapped in lies. And when the knife finally comes for me, and it will, I will not resist. I will only laugh bitterly that I once envied the man who sat where I sit now. The throne is not a gift. It is a sentence, and I, like all before me, am only waiting for it to be carried out.